Welcome back to another tutorial on Ionic Firebase authentication. In this tutorial, we will be doing the Ionic project setup. As a prerequisite, you would need Node and npm installed. You can download the software from the Node website if you have not already done so. For me, I've already done installing, and you can check the version from your command prompt. By typing version. Currently, I'm on version 16.13.1, and npm is on version 8.1.2. After you have installed the Node and npm, you can carry on with the Ionic installation. It's best to install it globally by typing npm install -g for global and Ionic CLI. I've already installed Ionic CLI, and my current version is Ionic version 6.20. Once you have done that, you can carry on with the installation of the new project. To look at the Ionic commands, you can type Ionic start, followed by the list of commands. As you can see, I will be using Angular, and I'll be typing, starting off with a blank starter project. So what you can do to start is type Ionic start project name. I'll name it Ionic slash setup. Start off with a blank project. Sorry, a blank template, and the type I'll be choosing it's Angular. As I have already installed, started the project, I will not overwrite it because this will take a while. The installation will take a while, so I'll skip that step and let you proceed with it. You have finished installing. You need to go to the directory which the project was installed. So cd into the directory which is Ionic setup, and we would need to test the installation if it was successful by typing Ionic serve. This will run the application on port 8100, and on localhost, if you can see, this means you have successfully installed the project. So I'll stop the server and launch VS Code. VS Code. From here you can see the project structure of the Ionic project. Okay, after you have finished the Ionic setup, next you need to install the Firebase installation. Before doing that, let's set up a new Firebase project by going to the Firebase console. Firebase console. So go to the console, and you can add a new project. So for this case, I'll type in project name, Ionic. Test. You can either enable analytics or not, but I'll turn this off. And this will create a new Firebase project for you. So when your project is ready, click continue, and you will see your new project here. Okay. After you have set up a new Firebase project in the console, you would need to install the Firebase tool by typing npm install globally Firebase tools. After you have installed that, you will need to initialize the Firebase project. We'll wait for the installation to finish first. Set up the project in Firebase. You will need to create a new Firestore database. We will be using the test one for now. You can choose the Firestore location. We'll leave it at US Central. The Firestore will be provisioned for you in the console, after which we need to turn on authentication as well. So we will choose get started in the authentication tab, and for now we will just choose the email and password option and enable it. Okay, once that is done, we will need to initialize the Firebase project. So if you have not logged in, let's type Firebase login and log in with your Google account. Since I already logged in, I will skip this step and I'll initialize by typing Firebase init. So this will prompt me what service I want to use. I'll be using the Firestore database, Firebase hosting, Firebase storage. I might be trying the Firebase emulator, and that's it. Enter. Choose an existing project. Go to the project that we have just set up, Ionic Auth test, and click enter. So it will be asking you what file we'll be using for the Firestore rules. Keep the default, and also choose the default Firestore index file. Next, it will ask if you are using a public directory. Configure as a single page application. Yes. Set up, builds and deploy GitHub. Not needed yet. Which file do you want to use for storage? Routes. Choose the default. And for the emulator, let's use the authentication emulator. Yep. Which port do you want to use? Default 9099. And would you like to enable the UI? Yes. And which port do you want to use for the UI? Any. Would you like to download emulator now? Yes. And that's it. Our next step is to install Angularfire. We can type ng add Angularfire. Click yes to proceed. And you install the package. That the installation will add some config in the add module. So we will be using hosting, yes. Authentication, yes. Firestore, yes. And cloud storage. Yep, used my existing Gmail account and the existing project. open, and that means we have successfully installed the new Ionic project together with Firebase configuration, and on top of that, the Angularfire. Thanks for watching this tutorial. If you like it, please like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next tutorial. Thanks.